You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. Happy joy, joy, happy joy, joy. Powell has made his statement. FOMC is behind us. So now we're going to see how we close the month of March. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another episode of The Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well, man. We're back at it. We had a nice little afternoon session. Nice afternoon session. I just did some scalping during Asia. So, yeah. Let's see how tonight pans out. You guys see I need one more day, guys. One more day. And we'll be all right. I think I'm liking the new rules on Apex. I think I'm liking the new rules. Just for like the way I trade. I think I'm liking the new rules. So this is gonna be interesting. Let me see. Oh, that might be a glitch, man. Let me see if I can go to a different. That might be a glitch. Let me see if I can go in and see. But it says it's liked. That's weird. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're here for evening session. All right, let me see. Okay, this is weird. Why is it doing this? The likes on my videos are like glitching. This is interesting. So you go on each. That's interesting. All right, well. Hope you guys are doing well, man. We are in the mix. Uh-oh. No live streams. Oh. Team Massive, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? It's been a wild week, man. Wild week. But we're here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the YouTube algorithm, but we're just gonna keep doing what we do. That's it. Let me see. We're getting a nice little pull up. Oh, we got to 600. Dang, I took my eye off the chart for like a couple minutes and we made it down to 600. I had it in the 640s. I just scalped from the highs down during this candle, like the 7 o'clock hour. Scalped it down, took my 200. What is this, 300? 266, I'm leaving with that, man. I got one more day for this account, and we are good to go. And you know one thing I didn't know? I'm still thinking that the drawdown stops at 2,600. Nah, the trailing drawdown stops at 2,100 since our drawdown has shrunk. So yeah, I think I like the new rules. The 50% retracement has helped a lot because I've been incorporating minis into the mix. That's been helping a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The goal is to keep this thing going, man. Keep it going. Oh. Let's see. Let's go. Shout out to J Cobb. Shout out to Team Massive. What up, though? Shout out to Team Massive in the building. Shout out to Apex Clippers. We in here, man. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the algorithm, but we're here. Let's go. All right. So what's the 1500? I think I need like 1,000 more, and then I can max out to 1,500. But I'm not gonna do too much. I want to pull at least 1,000 from this 52, 100 plus 1,500. It's 53.6, and it's basically 1,000 more for the max. So now Apex staggers their payouts. So it's like first payout you can get 1,500, second payout 2,000, next payout 2,500. I thought because they got rid of the 250Ks that we wouldn't be able to get anything over 2,000. But I did some more research with the rules, and yeah, it's staggered. That's pretty good. Where's that 15 at? Oh. All right, let me turn on TikTok real quick. Hold on. If I start glitching, it's because of TikTok. Hopefully not, though. I should be all right, though. Let me see. Let me get rid of this. I should be okay. As long as TikTok can cooperate a little bit, we'll be all right. Sometimes TikTok just takes over. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's 8, 9, 10. See if we can get a couple hours. What is that? What kind of dance? All right, where am I? All right. Follow. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is supposed to be a 5-second. All right, let's see. Boom. All right. I think we're good now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. TikTok is on, guys. TikTok is on. Nice push for the Bulls into the close of New York, but I still feel like the Bears have it. Just from a top-down perspective, monthly chart, we're still below. Monthly candle still red. Weekly candle, I gotta double check. Daily candle is red to start. I think that was like a dead cat bounce, but we'll see. I feel like the Bears are saving the finale for Friday. They love to ruin the week on a Friday. They love it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. We are in here. All right. Yeah, right now we're pulling back. Ooh, that's a nice pullback. Yeah, 600 is starting to collapse. What was our open again? Yeah, we open. We are currently below the open of, below the open. And she looks like she wants to get busy to the downside. So we'll see. Yeah, we got space, bro. If these gaps don't hold, look out below. Session lows on the radar. What was that, like 370 something? 376.25, I believe that was the low. But yeah, we got space. a lot of space down. If the bulls can't figure themselves out in the 500s, if we breach 500, we got space down. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Overnight. We don't have any news tomorrow, right? Yeah, no news. Philly Fed data printed today. New home sales printed today. Powell was yesterday. Yeah, PPI was yesterday. So yeah, Friday is up for grabs. So we'll see what happens. I need one more day for this thing, man. Yeah, I was kind of shocked when when I got to 52,100 and the drawdown stopped. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, okay. Since it's a different, they adjusted the drawdown. And let me tell y'all something. Trading off the chart has helped so much. That one adjustment with Tradeovate has worked some wonders. Whoa, what's happening here? Where is my short stream? Okay, it's on. Shout out to Bald Eagle Trader. What's up, man? Bald Eagle Trader, come over to the horizontal stream. Shout out to Michael Anthony. What's going on? Hold on one second. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. We're in the mix. Yeah, basically whatever I have at the end of Monday, I'm taking it. I don't even want to jinx this thing. Knock on wood. I am not jinxing this thing. I think my biggest day was like 1,300, 1,303. yeah, basically I'm there. All I need is one more $200 day and we're locked in. That's when it's the toughest, when you have one more day. But I plan on using all, I'm going straight micros. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm not overdoing it. Shout out to Rizzy Regis back in the building. What's up, bro? Bulls are pushing back up. Let's see what they can do. Can I do more than one page? Let's see. Single page, 2-page view. Oh yeah, there we go. I think I like that better. And you can get rid of this guy. Oh yeah, for sure. Like that. All right. Nice push off 600. Nice bounce. Almost 30 points in 1 minute. Let's go. So the highs, I've been working down from the highs. Where's yesterday's high is what? 24,725. 25. That's our day high. But 682 is the open for March. Key level. Super key level. So I'm thinking we might go up there sweep and either reclaim or we collapse. It's one of the two. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, let me see. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's see if we can get to 2K, man. Yeah, something's happening with the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. If you're on the vertical stream, come over to the horizontal stream. Shout out to Bald Eagle Trader. Man, I played Asia last night. Let's just say I was up. I was up until London, trying to figure that thing out. I got trapped in the Asia tornado. The Asia session tornado, man. Oh yeah, let me turn some of this stuff off because it's gonna slow me down. I'm gonna be glitching. Pop. Control Alt Delete. We're turning all this off. This has to go too. This has to go. I think it was Discord, right? Look at the power usage, it's insane. Where's Discord? Oh yeah. Discord, turn off. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, guys. Why does it open like 10 instances of Discord even after I turn it off? Alright, well, we're here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Alright, how am I going to do this? Let's see. The internet. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Ooh, did not mean to do that. Good old Asia session. All right, cool. See, if I was going to take another play, I'll play down again. I would consider it for sure, because we keep getting rejected up at these levels. I got some FEGs from yesterday, and they've been holding like a rock up here. So we'll see if the bulls want to push through. Let's see. Let's check this out. We got a fib level at 639, call it 640. We'll see if the bulls can bust through. So yesterday's high is 725.25. The open for March is 682.50. Very key level. That's the same place where we swept into the close of New York. We swept it and rejected hard, like 100 points down. But now we're kind of easing our way back up there, so we'll see. And then yesterday's close is what? That's another key level, 617, key level. Key levels, man. Man, after all that, that's been crazy. Oh, weekly candles are green, actually. Monthly candle, red. Weekly candle, green. Daily candle, barely green. And when you go intraday, you got 4 hour, where are my candles at? 4 hour candle is barely green. 1 hour candle green. So we got some bulls are trying to do something, but we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. I feel like it's a trap though, but we'll see. Bears like to do a lot on Friday. Bears like to do a lot on Friday. They like to make a statement on Fridays. Team Massive said go up there and get 25. That would be dope. If they can get up there, sweep 25. We'll see if we can reclaim. They need some strength though. They definitely need some strength. Out of these levels, they need a catalyst. Oh no, I'm glitching. What's happening? I exited out of everything. What do I need to, let me get out of, dang it, it's my opus clip. Oh, technically I can, what can I do? Let me see if I can exit out of some more stuff. Trim. Team Massive says I have 2 micros open long from 640 with 1K drawdown left. I may just cut them up from 640. So what you could use as your stop is like 640, 2 micros, right? Use like the bottom of, well, not even that. You could use it hourly. The bottom of this. Basically 680 to 600. You can use that as your stop. See if the bulls can keep going. They need a big move though. I mean, we got it towards the end of New York, so anything can happen. I'm just looking at the 4 hour. I'm on the page, right? Yeah. I'm looking at the 4 hour. The middle one is the 4 hour. The left one is the 1 hour. We got some FEGs up above. 1 hour FEGs up above, so we've been struggling to get through that. So maybe the only gap I see on the 1 hour in terms of a pullback would be this guy right here. That's 6 pullback, midpoint 545. And the last hourly candle was red. I need to put on my EMAs, don't I? These are new charts, so I gotta add some stuff. 200. Let me add some stuff. And where's my VWAP, man? Why do they keep doing that? They keep like taking my VWAP away. I don't like that. Leave my VWAP alone, man. Leave my VWAP alone. I think we can just hit it. There we go. Leave my VWAP alone. Tradeovate does that for some reason. It's weird. I don't know why. You'll just log in, and then on one screen, because I got like 3 screens on Tradeovate that open. One screen will have the VWAP, and then everything else won't have the VWAP. I'm like, yo, that's one of my key levels, man. All right, do it like that. All right, VWAP. This is daily chart. I need my 9 and my 12, right? Not my 9 and my 20. Moving averages, EMAs. No, we're going blue. Or no, go this way, right? For the 9. The 9 has always been the same color since the beginning. Where did I even get those colors from? I got them from somebody. Moving averages, EMAs. TOPSTEP. All right. Come on, man. Don't glitch. Don't glitch on me. All right, let me see if I can get this going. You see how we keep getting a slap down from those higher levels? There's a lot of gaps up here. Dang, ooh, nasty. This thing can change in the blink of an eye. That's crazy. I thought we were still in the 600. Yo, the way NQ moves, man, insane. So the thing is, if they continue this fall right here, we slash through this 4 hour gap and this 15-minute gap, we got space to New York session low. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Could we blast off the 25K? Yes. But just looking at the price action so far since the open, they're struggling in that 6 660 range, 680 range. No, it's like 660, 670 range. Every time we get up there, we're getting a slap down. So whoever's up there is doing their best to defend. They're unloading orders every time we get up there. That was basically my execution to start the session. We got up to like the 640s, 650s, and I was like, we're going short. Because this is the same level that gave us a headache yesterday during Asia. Same level. It's a bunch of like 5-minute gaps all lined up. It's like 3 gaps. And then above that, you got a 4-hour gap. So I just tested my hand. Every time we get up there, I go short. I wonder if I should make these lighter. And we're in between 2 midpoints, 2 1-hour midpoints. That can be like a shuffle as well. What's that, like 580, 585, and then 612. So those are 2 1-hour FEG midpoints. Do I see Head and Shoulders on the 5-minute? Maybe. It's a messy one, but it looks like it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. $586 may be my stop loss. Yeah. I was low-key going to make the whole account my stop. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But give yourself a chance, man. Give yourself a chance. May stopped out 586. Did the market freeze on us? Nah, the Bears are just playing games. Bears are playing games, man. They know how to play with you. Elevator up? No. Staircase up? Elevator down. The Bears don't play no games, man. I know I have a couple buddies, even in the Discord, there's some Bears, because they say they get their biggest moves off of fear when things are tanking. But yeah, Team Massive, sometimes during Asia, price action just stops. It'll just stop. I'm like, yo, what is happening? It'll just be fumbling around these like 2-3 levels or 2-3 points and just be going back and forth. And then eventually it figures itself out. That's Asia session for you. Yeah, we got some gaps down below. We got a 4-hour midpoint, 4-hour FEG midpoint at 570. We are pulling back. Right now we're on the 1 minute, we're back to 1200 EMA. On the 15 minute, we're pulling back to the 50 EMA. On the 5 minute, we're just sitting at gaps. 600 key level. If the bulls want to keep pressing up, they got to reclaim 600 and hold. Why is my chart not popping up? What's happening? Hold on. What is my chart doing? What is that? What's happening? All right, whatever. I don't know what just happened with my. Oh, maybe because did I minimize it? I don't know. Is that because I minimized it? Oh yeah, I guess it is. I gotta have it up. Daily candles red, monthly candle red, weekly candle green. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Let's see if the bulls can hold the 1 minute 1200 EMA. For them to do anything, they gotta reclaim 600 and hold with a strong move. If they don't, the bears are gonna take advantage. And if you give the bears an inch, they will take 10 miles. They're good at that. Why am I still glitching? Maybe I gotta turn more things off. What's on? There's not much. Maybe this. Okay. Turn off. Stream giveaway. Figure that out. We gotta figure out this giveaway thing. I've been watching other channels to see like how they do their giveaway. So the thing is, some of the giveaways are like through the actual prop. So basically, if you win, I'll take your email and then I'll email it to whatever prop is doing the giveaway. So I gotta figure out the logistics of that. I think like for my first or second one, I'm just gonna do cash. Just send you some cash. And you can do whatever you want with it. Do what you want. Do what you do with it. Buy some gas. It's for an eval, but you can do whatever you want. Shout out to Minimal. What's going on? I'm back live. Yes, sir. Shout out to Minimal in the building. The grind doesn't stop, man. The grind doesn't stop. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Monday. Alright, we'll see. Let's see if we can catch anything. We got a fresh 4-hour candle in an hour and a half. Fresh 4-hour candle. So we're gonna see how this 4-hour candle closes. If this 4-hour candle closes red, man, the bulls have an hour and a half to figure this out. They got an hour and a half. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, cool. He did, like, in terms of the for the giveaways, I'll do that. I'm so you can see me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I gotta add another dynamic to the channel. Attract some more people. I know some people that just all they do is cycle through channels for giveaways. I'm like, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. Will do. Wesley. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. All my TikTok people, if you want to see the screen better, come over to YouTube. You can zoom in, all that good stuff. All right, let me see. I kind of want to play with this account, but it has to be a good play. Solid level. If we were still up here, I might have done it. But right now we're in the weeds. We got a 5-minute FEG here, 5-minute FEG here. In terms of liquidity, what the bears really want is the 300s. Ideally, if you want to go from liquidity grab to liquidity grab, it's the 300s. It's a long way down. We'll see what happens. Do we have fresh session lows? Oh, yeah, we do. Let me see. Can I turn this off? Let me see. Let me see if I can go to yellow. Maybe. Okay, cool. I can do that for my 15. So my people can see it better on TikTok. Yeah, we got a bunch of levels, a bunch of 1 hour gaps in the 600s, mid 600s. And we've tested them a couple times and now we're rejecting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We have reached the payout threshold. I just need one more day, man, to lock in an Apex payout. I haven't had an Apex payout in months, bro, because I've been fooling around with this DOM on the side instead of playing the price action off the chart. That's on me, but I'm glad I figured out what it was, man. I was like, yo, when I trade TOPSTEP, I can get to the gains like with less effort because I'm playing off of the chart. So something hit me. I was like, yo, I gotta figure out how to do that on Tradeovate. I figured it out and things have shifted. I feel like I'm back in, I feel better when I'm on the charts. I feel like I'm back to my scalping prime a little bit. So we'll see. The next couple of weeks will give me more data to see if this thing is working or not. But so far, so good, man. This thing is almost ready to go. Technically, I got like $400 of free. Well, nah, actually, I want to get over the buffer and hold it, right? That's what I need to do. I don't even want to force. Look, it's Friday. I don't even want to force anything. We're up 266. I might just keep it there. Just play that account and leave everything else alone. So we'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get to these payouts, man. I gotta get back to what I was doing before. 2024, I was cooking, man. 2025, things slowed down. But yeah, I gotta make 2026 like 2024. Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Rizzy Regis says limit entry at 570, stop at 54, target 690, low-key bullish till next week. Nice. 690, I can see 690 for sure. The open for March is 682. So that's another key level. I thought we would get up there before we started flushing, but right now bears are like slapping down, but we'll see. Either way is a solid play. You can see if it plays out. You said 74, right? Limit 5, entry 570. Okay. Speaking of that, well, I don't have to touch it till Monday, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take what I've covered and just leave it alone. Use the weekend to recalibrate, come back sharp on Monday, and lock it in. Thinking about take profit trader, man. I'm gonna try to mess with it. Roll, reinvest the next payout I get into some TOPSTEP take profit trader, maybe Lucid or Alpha Futures. Alpha Futures. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Does anybody in the chat use Alpha Futures? I know Trades by JT uses it. I haven't heard any complaints about them. They've been straight, pretty good. Yeah, we got a bunch of levels. This is a lot of levels right here, man. From the top down, and we're kind of like in the middle of the range. If you want to call the range the bottom of New York to the top of New York, hold on, what was the top of New York? Oh yeah, 725, right? What I need to do is look at my Thinkorswim. That'll give me the midpoint. Oh, dang, we got another key level. 608.75 is the midpoint of last week's range. Key. What else was I trying to look up? Weekly midpoint, monthly midpoint. I have both of those, I think. The monthly last month's midpoint is way up at like 25,000. So the midpoint for February way up there. So yeah, 608.75, that's a key level. No, I think I was thinking about fibs. I mean, a 50% retracement is what we need, so I'm gonna stick with that. I see a lot of moves off of daily 50% retracement, weekly 50% retracement, monthly 50% retracement. And the close. Yeah, Bulls got work to do, man. Yesterday's close is what? 617. So you got 617 between 608 and 617. Bears are trying to defend. Then you got VWAP right above that. So Bulls need a strong move up. 50% retracement of yesterday's range is 526. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, man. These Bears are relentless. Rizzy Regis says, this isn't my average trade. This is me trying it out on continuations. Okay, TPT is lit, yep. Intraday trailing and funded is a little tough, but small losses and base hits works across the board. Yeah, absolutely. I want to learn to set OCO orders. Oh yeah, which platform are you using? OCO helps them. Man, they're solid. I use them when I'm scalping. So when I get in, my stop is determined, TP is determined. Whatever hits first cancels everything else out. And then you can move things around. Tradovate is down here. ATM, you can like adjust it down there. I call my 20-point stop loss 20 sniper. I kind of do want to be greedy, but I'm not going to do it. I have to, no matter what, whenever you put on a trade, you're putting on some type of risk. Even if you've been on a 100 trade winning streak. When you're in the markets, risk is on the table. Yeah, if Bulls want to keep going, they need a big move to like VWAP and above. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Shout out to Navi. Appreciate you, Navi, for the follow on TikTok. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. If you're on the vertical stream for YouTube, come over to the horizontal stream and you'll be able to see things a little better. Price action, price action, price action. I keep going to look at this drawdown, man. I was like, dang, 2,500 on the 50Ks are gone. They're gone. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I need to turn up in April, man, for sure. Optimize, optimize, optimize. Yeah, I might just leave everything alone. Turn all the charts off for tomorrow. Turn them all off. Yeah, bulls are trying, but sheesh, bro. They have work to do. This 50 EMA on the 5 is acting like a wall. That 9 EMA is coming through that level. Whenever you get like EMAs crossing through, you can get a good move in whatever direction the EMA is slicing through. All right, bulls, you gotta hold on to 600. Got FEG, 5-minute FEG, midpoint at like 11. Let's see if the bulls want to pop back up. Man. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Yeah, I do, but I don't have any accounts right now. I wanted to learn how to trade. Oh yeah, Ninja and TOPSTEP X definitely have OCO. Just go to the settings, you can see it. I have ATM center, but I still have to move the TP to the SL around to fit the trade. Oh yeah, for real, yeah. I do that too. I adjust it for sure. My main is set to -50 plus 150. Yeah, nice. I have mine set. I'm in scalper mode, so I got -20 points plus 40 points, 1 to 2 RR. But yeah, if I see, I'm moving my stop up, man. Even if I see 1 to 1.5, I'm pulling that stop up. I'm shrinking my risk as soon as I can. Shout out to the Einstein of Wall Street, Peter Tuchman. Peter Tuchman is the man. But yeah, I do want to get Lucid going. Those are the main 5, man. Apex, TOPSTEP, Lucid, Bill Knox, Take Profit Trader, and maybe Alpha Futures. But yeah, I like TOPSTEP X. Trading off of TOPSTEP X for scalping purposes is very solid. You can move everything on the chart. Very efficient for my strategy. Good old Asia session chop. We'll see a fresh 4-hour prints in like an hour. So hour and 7 minutes. So once we get a fresh 4-hour candle, we should get some movement. We'll see where things go. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everyone in TikTok land. TikTok people, we are streaming on YouTube as well. My TikTok people. Oh dang, what time is it? All right. might pick up some more Apex evals. I still have yet to try the end of day eval. I need to stop playing and try it out. Live to trade another day. Patience, stack base hits. Get on base, man. Get on base. Don't strike out. Shout out to Team Massive in the building. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Apex Clippers. The Mod Squad. Rizzy Regis says, I don't move my stop. It's the worst when it retests and goes without me. Been journaling a lot lately and my strat is showing a 70% win rate. Nice, that's what's up, man. I'm right around that too. Like 60, 65 to 68 across all of my accounts. That's like my average. 70 on a good day. I've noticed it likes to retest. Yeah, there's always a retest. The algos want to make sure. But yeah, I'm in the 60 range in terms of win percentage. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's what puts trading above gambling. We have an edge. If you allow your edge to work itself out over a sample set of trades, you will be profitable. If you have an edge. Yeah, bro, even with this, let me check what this one is. So for this particular account, let's go to, I guess, this month. Go. Let's see how this one is. Yep, right there at 67. How many trades? Bunch of trades. Scalp action. Yeah, all across everything. Yeah, roughly 60-ish. 60 on a bad day. 50 on a really bad day. 55 on a really bad day. Man, that is not fun. That's when I go on tilt. Ugh, I hate tilt, man. That's when when a voice comes out of nowhere. You can trade again. Do it again. You're up 300. Risk it. You got a little room. Yo, what is happening to Trade Ovate? That thing just reset. What just happened? Bro, that thing just did a hard reset. What was that? That thing went dark. Yeah, man. If I just trade a little bit less, I think I can get into that 70 range, but I'm good with the 60s. I'm okay with the 60s. As long as it's more than 50%, I got something to work with. But yeah, that's what's up. Rizzy Regis, journaling helps a lot, for sure. It helps a lot. Kind of do my own manual journal. But I'm thinking about getting TradeZilla. TradeZilla is cool. I like it. I've used it before. Let's see if TikTok is getting. Oh, look, TikTok is trying to kick me off. Look at that. You gotta check in on TikTok, man. Jeez. They'll end your live if there's quote unquote no activity. That's so weird. Alright, cool. gotta double check it like every couple minutes. It doesn't even give me a warning. It's crazy. Speaking of that, how long have I had this? I haven't had this account that long, right? I think I started this thing like this month. What's this thing doing? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Yo, you see how many trades? Look at this. Half of that came last night. I got caught in the Asia session. I got caught in the Asia session whirlwind. And by the time you knew it, it was London Open. I was like, yo, what am I doing? But yeah. When did this start? Oh yeah, the 15th. Yeah, so it hasn't been that long. Maybe this last week, right? Nah, hold on. Was it Sunday? Oh, I guess it was Sunday. This is a fresh account. I'm thinking this is from last week. So yeah, that's pretty good, man. Not bad. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the new follower who followed. Shout out to Navi, the market navigator. Appreciate the follow on TikTok. Navi, right? Navi. Yes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Come on, Bulls. You got work to do. VWAP is 620. We'll see if they can get back up there. We're in the middle of a 5-minute FVG right here. Let's see, does it hold as resistance or do we blast through? We got a 1 hour FVG midpoint right here too, 611-ish. It's just so many levels right here. I like the price action to get to like a place where they're like all lined up. Whenever I try to play like the price action between two major levels, I always get chopped up. If I do play it, what I need to do is use smaller size. Sometimes I go too big when we're sitting in chop. And then I slowly chop myself up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. LWB Silver Surfer, what's going on? Green. Let's go. Rizzy Regis says, my 1 to 3s are right around 65%. Yeah, 60s. If you're in the 60s, you're kicking butt for sure. You're kicking butt. Some people I know they're profitable with 40%, 50% because their RR is their risk management. Their RR is legit. They're going for the 1 to 3s. Rizzy Regis says trying to get my entries tighter with my stops to up the RR. Yeah, absolutely. 1 to 2s become 1 to 5. Yep. If it tags me in at an optimal entry. Yep. That's what I do that's why I move my stop up so quick. Because sometimes I tag in perfect. And then that thing takes off. It grabs me and pops back up. if I'm going to the upside. Rizzy Reader says, last night was the first and only Asia session where I got 2 trades and was able to sleep. I'm always stuck through to London. Yeah, yesterday I got mad. I was about to go to sleep and I was like, one more trade. And that turned into like 100 trades, man. It was crazy. The price action was just going like, gotcha. Looked like we're going short, gotcha. But then we started flowing to the downside. That's when I started getting some action. And then London opened, that helped out too. Nice push for the bulls right here. They needed this. LWB, the Silver Surfer, Lone Wolf Blue 66 in the building. What's up, Lone Wolf? Shout out to everybody in TikTok land and shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. We in here, man. Bada bing, bada boom. Shout out to Team Massive. Shout out to J Cobb. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to Minimal 2224. What's up, man? All right. Do the bulls want to go back up? You see that all that, we still got those 5-minute FEGs up top that have been acting like a brick wall. This all the 640s, 650s have been a headache. As soon as we get up there, pulling the rug. But we'll see. Battling VWAP right here. VWAP is like right at 620. Top-down analysis. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB says Echo had her vet appointment. All went good. That's good. Healthy and strong. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys, man. Hit the like button. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Futures gang. LWB says, took them on a 9-mile walk today as well. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good walk. Shout out to all my people in TikTok land. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. If you're new here, say something. And don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Nice push. If we get back up to the 40s and 50s, I might play it down. We'll see. No. Be disciplined. Relax. Trader's eyes, man. Relax. Monday is the day to execute. All right, guys, hold on one second. I gotta go grab some more water. I'll be back. All right, guys. I am about to figure something out. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Silver Surfer says, updated the futures markets in Discord again. All right, cool. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Team Massive. Shout out to everybody in the chat. J Cobb. Let's go check the short stream. My vertical people. Whoa. I don't think I meant to do that. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I hope I didn't. Let's see. All right, let me see. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Oh, no. Yo, what? This thing goes all the way back? That's insane. That's insane. I didn't know you could do that. If you're on the vertical stream, come over to the horizontal stream so you can see the charts better. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rizzy Regis says, I didn't know we could do that. Welcome to the mod squad. Shout out to LWB. The Silver Surfer. Payout. Shout out to Trades by JT, man. He's the man. Trades by JT. Man, Trades by JT just hit Apex for 8K. Yeah, shout out to Trades by JT in the Discord. He's killing it, man. Dang, I didn't turn on my my bad, guys. I'm in my own world. Yeah. See, we'll get every time we get up here, man. Mid 600s, they're pulling the rug. That's interesting. All right, man, let's see if these bulls can do something. Let's see if we can get into this algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is ruthless. If you take a week off, it's a wrap. You gotta work your way back, man. Not a game. LWB says I'm looking at 5G. Yeah, man, I need to get there. Yo, what was that? What was that? There are some interesting things on YouTube Shorts. Very interesting things. Have you ever gone through, been on YouTube Shorts and just started scrolling through? No, live shorts. Go look up the live shorts. You're going to see some very peculiar things on there. Some of the things I'm like, yo, what? 500,000 subscribers. Can the Bulls hold the line? Right now we're in a very nasty range. If Bulls want to continue, they got to hold 600. If you don't hold 600, we got space down. We got space down, man. Bada bing, bada boom. Shout out to Dominican Trader. What's up? What's up, kid? What's going on? Shout out to Cash. Cash, what's the word? Cash, I've been busy, man. Life has been lifing. But I'm still here, man. I try to get on when I can. Hopefully this spring things open up a little bit more. And then I'll be on here more often. Ideally, I want to be on here every day, but the schedule can get crazy. Bada bing, bada boom. Tried to get on yesterday. Almost did, but then something came up. Here we go. The Bears are slowly curling this thing up. They're playing with their food right now. They are playing with their food. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. It's going to be interesting, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. If you're on TikTok, if you want to see the charts better, come over to YouTube. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. Shout out to Cash in the building. Cash says, yeah, good to see you back. Haven't seen a stream from you in like a few months. Yeah, I'm back, man. Yeah, over the, what was it? Over the holidays, I kind of took like a couple weeks off just to start the year fresh. And then since the top of the year, I've been on stream here and there. LWB says this chop is harsh. Yep, typical Asia session. If you don't play if you're in a range and you don't play these edges, Asia session will chop you up, slice and dice you, like slowly too. It's like cook you slowly. Asia session is different, man. Sometimes you'll get the Asia session booms and pops, but this is not one of those days. Today we are chopping around. Fresh 4-hour candle in 30 minutes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's end the week strong, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the week strong. Yeah, all of this, the 650s have been a headache. 650s, 640s. We are moving like molasses right now. Tight 40-point range, just about. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment. Rizzy Regis says Asia will chop until you try to play the range, then boom, 300 points in the direction. That's the thing, man. That's Asia for you, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful during Asia session, because anything can be going on over there. Something can come out the blue. You could have been chopping around for 3 hours straight, and then boom. Rizzy Regis, you are correct. LWB says, I'm even green in my personal account today. Nice. Not just the props. Nice. You said did you trade MES? MES? I know you were looking for a play earlier. Nice. Shout out to LWB, green across the board. That's how you end the week, man. I kind of want to play this, but I need to be disciplined. I've already covered some gains. I'm gonna stick with that. Lock it in. And relax tomorrow. Relax. Relax. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I wonder if I can. I think I'm just gonna, let me just post these real quick and see if it'll do it. I got two, right? I'm gonna post them. Got one and two, I believe. Hold on 1 second, guys. The Bulls are doing their best to hang around. Team Master says this PA is terrible, bro. What's happening? Don't get chopped up in the Asia session tornado. Shout out to Bowser Trades. What's up, man? Bowser Trades in the building. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to LWB, aka the Silver Surfer, in the building. Rizzy Regis says, if it breaks 658.50, my trade idea is over. Right direction, wrong entry, or it could come back, tag me in, and assault my stop loss. Yeah, I'm looking at another retest of the 650s. If they can get up there and blast through, then the Bulls got a shot. But right now, it's been a game of ping pong. 650s, 580s, 650s, 580s. So what I'm gonna be watching for is the reaction once we get back to like session high. Do we clear through, or do we? Shout out to Trades by JT. What's up, man? We were just talking about you. Congrats on that payout, man. Big dog payout. Salute. Shout out to Trades by JT in the building. Shout out to LWB. LWB says, I got a YouTube notice for one of my gaming videos. What? With a copyright issue. Oh no. But when I looked, it was not a strike, just being blocked by a territory. The territory, Russia. Of course it's Russia. The Russian squad. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading, and what do you trade? Not Russia. Man, there's a lot going on out there, man. Shout out to Trades by JT. What's up, man? I know you're enjoying that. You're enjoying that payout, man. Shout out to Trades by JT. LWB says, guess they don't like good music. Man. China and Russia. It's a different world over there. All right, let me double check on TikTok before they try to kick me off again. You gotta be careful. Yes, sir. Rizzy Regis says, congrats on the payout. Yeah, man. JT's been killing it. I'm trying to catch up. Avocados, man. Oh yeah, that would be like midday. Trades by JT says, thanks. I'm at my day job at the moment. Well, second shift engineer, nice. That plus payouts, that you can't beat that. Shout out to Trades by JT. Shout out to Dakota on TikTok. Shout out to all the new followers. Shout out to Navi for the follow. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Slowly but surely, we are making our way to 2K. Slowly but surely. Making our way to 2K. bulls are trying to get up there. All right, now we're at some key levels right here. Let's see if they can slash through. We got it. Okay, look. So now this is setting up for a good move for the bulls if they can hold. We got 20 minutes until a fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot. 4-hour, right? Yeah. Fresh 4-hour candle, 20 minutes. 22 minutes. Shout out to Trades by JT. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to Team Massive. Team Massive is going for it. Ooh, this is a nice move right here. 20 minutes, fresh 4-hour candle. You might get something right here. Bowser Trade says Asia low is in. Nice. Can the bulls hold on? I don't trust these bears, man, at all. At all. New York session high is 725.25, I believe. 24, 725.25. We'll see if we can get up there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Appreciate the support. Let's keep going. Team Massive says that may be my target, maybe 700 to 720. Yeah, just to be safe, yes. When I'm aiming for a target, man, sometimes we don't get all the way, just like you're saying. We don't get all the way to the target. I'll move my stop up. I'll take what I can. I'll take what I can. I don't want no crazy reversals. No crazy reversals, man. Nice push. Let's see if bulls can get some continuation right here. Team Massive says 800 minimum, but this price action is trash right now. Yes, it is. That's Asia session for you, man. Asia session is, man, annoying. It can be annoying. It can definitely be annoying. Yo, LWB, that's what I need to do. Going on a 9-mile walk. I was on a treadmill like a day or two ago. Getting in some jogging. Speaking of that, I need to do that tomorrow as well. Get some time on the treadmill. Health is wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Health is wealth. If you don't take care of your health, the wealth doesn't matter. Nice push for the bulls. Let's see if they can hold it. These are the levels we've been battling with. So bulls are going to need some push right here to get through. We did it temporarily during New York, so let's see if we can get a blast off here. Bulls got to hold the line right here. From a 15-minute perspective, it looks like they can keep going, but let's see. The 15-minute candle looks good, back to the upside. But we have all these levels up here, man. 1-hour FEGs, 4-hour FEGs up above. So it's not like a clear path, but we'll see. Unless there's a catalyst. If there's a catalyst, then you'll get a move through all types of support and resistance. let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Happy joy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, guys. $682.50 is the open for March key level. Fresh session highs almost. Fresh session highs would be 659. They're getting up there. 682 key level, man. Very key level. 1 hour charts are starting to flip over. A little bullish. Can they hold? Daily 9 EMA is 734 currently. Bulls are holding the line, man, for now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB says Panda loves her scent work classes. Nice. I bet she does, man. It works the brain. Works the brain out. Trades by JT says, you think that high is protected or going to get taken out this session? Right now, it looks like they're going to try it. But I have a feeling bears are waiting up there. But I think we could probably sweep it. We'll see. It's going to depend on the price action the next couple hours into London. But for me, I'm looking at I have my daily chart up. Okay, so daily candle green, weekly candle green, monthly candle red. So right now, bulls are trying to sneak up, but tomorrow's Friday. The bears have been chopping down all day, all week. I feel like they're gonna go for the fireworks tomorrow, but we'll see. Powell has already made his remarks, so we're gonna get some type of move tomorrow. Just overall, the bulls have been struggling, man. They need like a catalyst to pop us back up. Maybe Trump will tweet in the middle of the night. He'll tweet in the middle of the night. Maybe he might say something about Iran. Speaking of Iran, I need to look up what's the latest news on that. Any craziness? Scalping. Let's do scalping. Oh, that's what I was missing. Yeah, all right, cool. Man, I haven't checked that thing. Let's see. Schedule it. All right, cool. So I could do that. That's scheduled. That's scheduled. So now I can probably get rid of this, right? Where is the calendar? Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right, cool. I think we're good. So what I'll do is get rid of that. Nice push. You see, we're in those levels again. We are in those levels. We are within those levels, for real. Trades by JT says Trump gonna sleep tweet and not remember it in the morning. True story. T Master said, may need to move my stop to break even right now. Yeah, protect your downside. If you have the urge to do it, do it. Cause up here we got some levels up here. You see how they're trying to turn this thing around again? The 630, 640, 650s. Treacherous. It's been treacherous since Asia session yesterday. Same levels, man. 640, 650s. Then you got this big swing high up at 690. Yeah, bulls got a hold here. If they don't hold, bears are going to launch another attack. We did scratch fresh session highs. We'll see if they can hold. Looney 2, what's up, man? Looney 2, back in the building. What's up, man? Trades by JT says, is that middle chart 5 minute MNQ? The middle chart is 15 minutes. The right chart, oh, hold on. The one in the middle is 15 minutes. The one on the right is the 5 minute. The one on the left is the 1 minute. Looney 2 says, how's the day going? Day's going good, man. We're green on the day. We're green during New York session, and we're green so far today. I think I'm just going to keep it like that because this account is getting close to payout. So I want to take my time. Don't overtrade. I think I need like one more day. One more day to Doing pretty good on it. Solid gains. I need one more day with this thing. And I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. The last time I got close, like last week, I kind of jinxed it. I don't want to say anything. Got one more day. We're going to follow the plan and not overtrade. That's the goal. That is the goal. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? If you want to see the charts a little better, come over to YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube and TikTok. You see how we're turning around again in the 650s. I don't know who's up there, but they're angry. Every time the bulls show up, they're like, get out of here. Somebody unloads something in that 650 range. It's been like that since last night. And if they really spin this thing and we crack fresh session lows, look out below. If we get back below 600, I do not trust the bears at all. Because they know how to trap. When they trap you, you won't even know what hit you because it happens so fast. Red candle out of nowhere. Then you're caught holding the bag. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Navi. Shout out to Navi for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. Looney is in the building. What's up, man? LWB says my phone has a lot of updates. What kind of phone you got? Shout out to Trades by JT. Trades by JT says rocking the new end of day accounts yet? Not yet. I'm gonna get there, but I don't know. I've just been trading what I have. I still got the trailing accounts. After the next payout, I'll work on the end of days. Ideally, a bunch of end of days would be cool. Rizzy Regis says, yeah, it swept the high, so I scalped short. Freaking Asia, yeah, bro. Man, look, that 650 range has been a nuisance. Trust me, I was trading it all last night. I was getting destroyed back and forth. But eventually we're gonna pierce through, but the bulls need a catalyst, some type of strong move up. Maybe challenge 700, but right now they are struggling. They are struggling. Look at this. I'm on the right. Yeah. Hold on, what screen is this? Oh, this is my other screen. Oh, what? All right. I think I was on the wrong screen. That's my M&Q screen. All right, cool. We're here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, a ton of my apps had updates. Oh yeah, the Pixel. I remember you said Pixel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rizzy Regis says base hits definitely win the game. G, that's a fact. That's why I don't mind taking break even. I'm like, man, look. All right, I was wrong on this play. Let me either stop loss hit or break even, move on to the next play. Preserve the capital. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB says I should have taken a short on MES. T-Master says, of course I didn't pull the stop up yet. Bruh. I don't trust the bears, dog. I don't trust them at all, bro. At all. I don't trust them one bit. They are elusive. They'll have you thinking everything's sweet, and then boom. Rizzy Regis says, that little sweep threw my trade out the window. I'm just going to monitor and see if it would have played out. Yeah, don't force anything. Let it do what it does. If it didn't come to your entry, leave that thing alone. Don't chase. Shout out to Canal Desai. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Canal Desai is like the first person that showed me how to like really play a breakout. I was like, oh, that's actually actionable. His ORB was what, like 3 candles, 3 5-minute candles, basically a 15-minute for sure. Draw your trend line, play the break. I was like, wow, I think that's like my first play ever that I learned, like in 2017, 18. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. I appreciate the support, guys. Let's keep going. Happy Thursday. Friday's coming in hot. Oh, fresh 4-hour candle right here, guys. Let's check it out. Fresh 4-hour candle, guys. Let's see, all of a sudden the daily candle is red again. Monthly candle still red. In order for the monthly candle to switch green, price action has to get above 683. All right, let's see. Fresh 4-hour candle. Ugh. Fresh 1 hour. Ooh. Yo, we're turning around right at 4-hour EMA. That's not good. Unless they really push this thing up. Do we have a gap? Yeah, bro. Last 4-hour was officially closed red. So this 4-hour candle is gonna have to do some legwork in order for the bulls to keep pushing. So they gotta push through this 660, 680 level. But yeah, the last 4-hour candle, red. Dang, if I was still trading, I would have definitely taken that short from the 50s. But I'm trading in my head. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Post your live highlights. Highlights. Check out the best highlights from your recent and post them now. Okay. Oh, nice. How do I do that? Open Live Center. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, you mean on the page? Okay, got it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What is it, 10? Okay, cool. Let's see what the Bulls want to do for the next hour. Then we gotta go get some rest. Asia Session Chop. Asia Session Chop. Shout out to Jay Sniper. Shout out to Navi, the Market Navigator on TikTok. Bulls better hold on to 600, man. If you give the Bears 600 again, it could get rough to the downside. I don't trust these Bears one bit. One bit. Not one bit. Shout out to Trades by JT. Yo, Trades by JT, I kind of like, just after like a week of trading all of this, all the new Apex rules, I think I like it. The 50% the no MAE rule helps, especially with the since they extended the consistency to 50%. That's been helping, because on days when I'm up, I've been able to stretch it. MSG UFO, what's going on? The level master has entered the building. What's up, MSG? Team Master says this for you need 2 above at least 788 last Friday daily open. Yeah, for sure. It needs a big move. In order to shake some bears out, we need to get up into the 700s. But if you just hang around in the 6s and the 5s, you're giving the Bears a shot at New York session lows. So the more you let the Bears hang around, the more of a chance they'll attack with some and then look for some liquidity. Ideally, they want those 300s. But if the Bulls can hold above 700, 600, 7, yeah, at least get above maybe yesterday's high, New York session high, then they got a shot. But if they just hang around in yesterday's range, the Bears know how to manipulate and go trigger to trigger. Trigger to trigger is yesterday's high to yesterday's low. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Team Massive says ideally 869 top of the 316 daily bar. Yep, that'll be a gap fill. Trades by JT says, yeah, there's no real difference to me, but I know there is a lot of people that go for huge R's. It benefits the most. Yes, I would just love if they got rid of the daily loss limit on the evals though. There's a daily loss limit on the evals? Oh, on the end of days. I think it's on the end of days. There's no daily loss limit on the trailings. But yeah, I know the one on the end of day. Whoa. That's Jim Rohn. Shout out to Jim Rohn. Shout out to Tony Robbins. Shout out to Napoleon Hill. Shout out to Eric Thomas. All right, man. Yeah, it looks like we're just chopping around, guys. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop. The Bulls are going back into the heat. That 650 level, man. Before we got slapped down at 658. Before that, we got slapped down at 658 again, and now we're getting slapped down at 660. But from a 15-minute perspective, they got the trend, so we'll see if they can hold on. We're above VWAP as well, so that's quote-unquote bullish. Let's see if they can hold. We got 1 hour gap midpoint at 635. And I think we got a 15-minute same level. But now up above we got some 5-minute FEGs that could act as resistance. More 5-minute FEGs. Dang, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Yeah. The bears look like they're creating a base. If you flip the chart, it looks like they're creating a base. In order for that base to get blown up, we need 700. Wait and see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Team Massive. Yep. Yeah, but whenever, as early as you can, move that thing up. Shout out to Trading High. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Trading High in the building. Trading High 512. Is YouTube putting me back into the algorithm a little bit? Ow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? We're sitting here watching NQ dance during Asia session. Dancing NQ, man. What's up, Trading High? Shout out to Team Massive. Shout out to LWB. Silver Surfer in the building since '94, man. Credentials in the chat. Shout out to LWB, man. Been in the game for a minute. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to Cash. Shout out to MSG UFO. MSG UFO says, change my trend lines up. It took a while because they got beat up working too hard. Switch them up. After they've been retested over and over and over again, they get weak. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Team Massive. Shout out to Trades by JT. Shout out to Looney in the chat. Looney 2 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Cash Hall 007. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. If you're new here, say something. Let us know what you trade and how long you've been trading. Minimal, shout out to Minimal2224. Shout out to all the new subscribers and followers on TikTok. Appreciate you guys, man. We're building bit by bit. Trading High says, how you been doing today? We're green on the day. I was green yesterday too, so the day before that got torched, but we're green today. And so far for this session, we're green. Wednesday took a hit though. Wednesday? That was yesterday, but Asia session Wednesday. Yes. So yeah. Quote unquote today, green, and then for this Friday session, we're green. So far. No, we're green. I'm not touching this thing again. I'm not touching it. Monday, I'm gonna take my time. Monday, we strike again. Tomorrow, I attacked the Asia Open, so I was able to cover like $200, and all I need is like one more day of 200 for this account, and then payout locked in. I gotta pay myself for all for all of the NQ torture. Shout out to Bowser Trades in the building. If this 4 hour don't move, we stuck, right? If that thing stays red, you're giving the bears an opportunity. The last 4 hour candle is red. So in order for us to get anything going, this 1 hour, this 4 hour needs to flip green with some force. If they don't, you're handing the game to the bears. Rizzy Regis says Asia be like 60 points. Yeah, I'm good for the night. Yeah, bro, it's not a game. Trading High 512 says, what indicator do you use if you don't mind me asking? Indicators, the only indicators I use moving averages. That's it. Everything else is levels. Day high, day low. I do use fibs. Day highs, day lows. Week highs, week lows. Month highs, month lows. Intraday, I'm looking at fibs. I'm looking at 50% retracement of the previous day. I'm looking at previous day close. I'm looking at VWAP. I'm looking at my 9 EMA, my 20 EMA, 50 EMA. And that's that, man. Other than that, I don't really have anything else on the chart. It looks like a lot, but it's just levels, gaps I've drawn out. Trading High said, I blew my eval today. Oh man, what were you trading? You trading Apex? Which prop? Trades by JT says, gotta go. Good luck this evening and tomorrow. Absolutely. Shout out to Trades by JT stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Trades by JT, man. Congratulations again on that payout. Trades by JT is killing it in the Discord, man. Not a game. Go, if you're in the Discord, go to payouts in the Discord. He just pulled a mammoth payout, 8K, 8,500, I think. Solid work by Trades by JT. Rizzy Regis says Stream Elements 100. Yes, sir. fail to plan, plan to fail. Plan your trades and trade your plan. That's a fact. When you start winging it, the market is going to start winging you. Man, the market is ruthless, man. If you don't go in with a plan, the markets will cook you. Slow roast. All right, bulls, what you want to do? You got 40 minutes until a fresh 1 hour candle. 4 hour candle, I think is still, is it red, green? Oh no, 4 hour candle's green. 1 hour candle's green too. Daily candle green. That's good. Trading high said trading high said it was TOPSTEP. Okay. Yeah, I like TOPSTEP. TOPSTEP, Apex are like my top two. I'm biased because those are the two that I've gotten the most payouts from. But I'm also looking at Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Bionox. Well, Bionox is a top three too. Bionox I've been using since almost the beginning. Apex, TOPSTEP, Bionox. Those are like my top three. Then you got your Take Profit Traders, Alpha, Futures, Lucid. Shout out to Trading High 512. You said it was TOPSTEP? Yeah. I've blown many TOPSTEP evals. Many of them. MSG UFO says Apex just wants your money. Yes, they do, man. They're not playing. Hey, it's a business. I get it. Rizzy Regis, Trading High. Rizzy Regis just asked you a question. Trading. How long have you been trading, and what do you trade? Shout out to Trades by JT in the building. The bulls are slowly climbing back to those 50s. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Uh-oh. Let me see. The bulls are slowly picking it back up, man. If they can sneak up there, they got a shot. Shout out to everybody in the chat. MSG UFO says Apex activation fee sucks. And Apex also bills you early before the 30 days are up. Oh, they got rid of the rebills. So Apex is just like, you buy it, you got to use it within 30 days or it expires. Rizzy Regis says, at the end of the day, it's all about you and your psychology. That's a fact. That's a fact. Find a setup that resonates with you. Make sure it's mechanical and only trade that one setup with one micro, yes. Slow is fast and fast. Rizzy Regis says, let your stops hit, let your profits hit, and read trading in the zone, and best loser wins. Absolutely. We all take losses. No trader doesn't take losses. That's a fact. Everybody takes. There's no trader that wins 100% of the time. The whole point of trading is to have an edge and let your edge work out over a subset of trades. That's it. That's all it is. The key is to sharpen the edge. If your edge is legit, you'll see the gains. That's it. LWB says, looks like gold stopped trading. Rizzy Regis says, exactly. We were just talking about the percentages earlier, for sure. Yep. Man, Rizzy is batting 70%. And if you have the right RR, if you have the right risk to reward, bro, you can win 50% of your trades and still be profitable. So if Rizzy's up at 70, just imagine. And that's what happens when you keep working on your edge and you journal, look over your old trades, don't make the old mistakes. Slowly your percentage goes up. And less is more. I gotta tell myself that sometimes, man. Less is more. That's what Lunar Mars always says. Less is more, man, when it comes to this trading game. Rizzy Regis says, I'm not, my setup is facts. Bro, I be tilting with the best of them. You like me, man. On a good day, we're good, but man, when that tilt creeps in, that thing is ruthless. Especially during Asia. That's why I try to leave Asia alone. Play the first 30 minutes and leave that thing alone. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Rizzy Regis says, slowly but surely you'll get it, for sure. The people who stick with the game get it. But if you give up, you're not going to get it. This thing is not an overnight. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This thing takes work. You got to work on yourself, man. Work on your impulses, work on your strategy, work on your mindset before, during, and after a trade. All of that, man. The only way you get better is with reps. And futures will give you those reps. That's a fact. LWB says go in the disconnect and reconnect to see if it works. Okay. It's trading. My chart was just, oh yeah. Sometimes it'll just freeze. There been a couple times I'm like, yo, what's going on with my chart? Rizzy Regis says Asia is tough. Most of my losses come from Asia. Same here, man. That's why I try to leave this thing alone. The amount of patience needed for the market is a level completely unknown to most humans. That is a fact. Especially in this microwave society. What? If you want to trade, you got to be able to stick with something for a long time. Even when it's not working, you got to keep going. And most people can't do that. Us traders are cut from a different cloth. What did somebody say the other day? It might have been you, Rizzy. Somehow it was like we are oh my gosh, it was like we are what was it? I forgot the exact phrase, but we are deliberately torturing ourselves. Torturing ourselves, man. We allow NQ to beat us. Beat our behinds. Oh man. We volunteer. Yeah, you were close. Yeah, sometimes that happens, man. You got the perfect entry, and that thing leaves you behind. But we should always remember another play is on its way. More plays are on the way. More plays are on the way. More plays are on the way. Voluntary assault or something like that. Yeah. Oh man, NQ. Voluntary assault, bro. Trading these markets, man. These markets will constantly will punch you in the face over and over and over again. Most people run away, but the crazy ones stick around. We get punched and we're like, it's part of the game. What's next? Then at some point we start walking through the punches. That's when the light at the end of the tunnel starts getting bright. Once you understand the punches, quote unquote. Rizzy Regis says, I miscalculated my entry. It would have been 4 points. Oh, no. I had to eat that. Not gonna lie, I cried. You cried a little bit inside. I know that feeling, man. Every time I blow an account, I cry a little bit. A little thug tear. I'm like, God dang it, what am I doing? Especially if it's after tilt. LWB says, I also needed to roll crude up. Okay. I had almost no volume. It's now on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've done that when you don't. I've done that before, not rolling NQ up. I'm like, why is this price action so crazy? Shout out to Bobby Yak, man. What's going on? Bobby Yak says, I'm currently trading with Alpha Trader. Nice. I think I'm more stressed doing these leveraged plays than my own cash account. The leveraged plays make you see numbers, huge numbers. Bobby Yak says, I've been trading since 2018. Nice. But every day feels brand new. Nice, man. You've been in the game for a minute. I've been in the game since 2016. Yeah, man, you're like me. The thing is, there's something new in the markets. That's what I like about the markets. There's always something new to challenge you. Shout out to Bobby Yak in the building. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. All right, Bull's gonna have to make a decision soon because this range is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. We all know what happens at the end of the range. Somebody got to make a decision. Nice. Bobby X says, I'm just now making the transition to doing this full time. Nice. Let's go. Shout out to Bobby Ek. Bobby Ek, you've stayed in the game. Salute to you, man. It's not easy, but somebody got to do it. Somebody has to do it. Whoa. What time is it? All right, there, we got like 20 minutes. All right, New York session, we were green. This session, we are green. I'm leaving this thing. I might leave everything alone for tomorrow. I don't even think I want to touch New York session. Give myself a couple days to recalibrate. Come back strong next week. I gotta lock in this payout, man. No games. Crash Royale. Wasn't it like Royal Clash of Clans or something like that? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We are chopping around, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh 1 hour candle in 25 minutes, 24 minutes. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? To all my TikTok people, if you want to see the chart better, come over to YouTube. Infinity trades on all platforms. Bobby X says, how's TOPSTEP? I like TOPSTEP. You can trade off of the chart. It's clean to me. And they have end of day drawdown, which is a plus. I think I hear a lot of people say Alpha Trader is like, Alpha Futures is like similar to TOPSTEP. I hear that a lot. Here come the Bears again. Bulls better do something. That same 650 level. I don't know who's up there, but they are angry. Oh man. Bobby X says, yeah, Alpha Futures is similar. I'm on their regular instant funded. Nice. 50K, but the consistency rule kind of sucks. What's the consistency on that one for the instant funded? Yeah, that's another thing about TOPSTEP, no consistency rule. No consistency rule. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. Yo, we are streaming on TikTok and YouTube. Infinity trades on all platforms. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. Shout out to Navi for the follow. Appreciate you. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment. Why does this thing keep stopping? Let me see. We are in some Asia session chop. Bobby X says the consistency rule is and no more than 50% of your profit on the previous day, and can't really scalp. For real? But I hear their future side has no consistency rule. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a scalper, so I need to be able to scalp. I'm a level-based momentum scalper. So I wait for my levels. Sometimes I shoot from the hip off the level, or I'll wait for a retest, then enter. But yeah, all levels. But yeah, TOPSTEP legit. TOPSTEP hasn't. It's been clean. Payout. TOPSTEP's payout process smooth. You can only request a payout once you've met all the rules, so it's not like they don't do denials and all that. But Apex is like that now too. So they give you everything that you need to accomplish, so it's clear, nice and clear. And if you have any violations, they'll let you know before you request. Bobby X says they definitely do pay out. That's a fact, yes. I had their 7K account and got a 148 payout. Nice. But lost it due to hitting the max drawdown. I forgot the smaller accounts have tighter. Oh yeah. The smaller the risk. Yeah, tight drawdown. Like the 25Ks. Zoom, zoom, bulls, zoom, zoom. Bulls need to make a move, man. Where's my view? Where's the VWAP? We're sitting right at VWAP. Are we at VWAP? Yeah, we're sitting right at VWAP. So somebody gotta make a decision. Right at VWAP. Dang, you look at the 15. We have been chopping. Chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's keep on going. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. If you want to see more of the chart, come to YouTube. All right, guys, we got 18 minutes fresh 1 hour candle coming in hot. Coming in hot. Here we go, bulls. Here we go. Can they push up north? The 50s, the 650s is the challenge. So the bulls can keep pushing. They gotta get past the 650s, 670s, ideally 700 and up if they really want to push. But right now, the bears are making it difficult. They are making it difficult. Where are we at on Thinkorswim? Thinkorswim charts. Oh yeah. Well, look at that. Yesterday's close is 617. Bulls have been trying to hold that with everything they got. Because as soon as we start slipping below previous day close, bears can ramp it up. The March open is 682.50. Keep that on your chart. That means a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Daily candles are back red. Looks like we're gonna just consolidate maybe until London. This price action is not moving. LWB says, are we bullish or bearish? Man, I'm bearish. I'm kind of bearish. Bobby X says, what is Buellnox? Buellnox is another futures prop. They're like old school. They've been around for a while. Alpine Trader showed me, watching Alpine Trader, that's how I found out about Buellnox. Shout out to Alpine. Shout out to Nutty Bar. Yo, time is flying, bro. First quarter is almost done. Insane. It's time to ramp it up. Time to ramp it up. Shout out to Team Massive. That's a fact. Price action is cheap. That is a fact. We're just sitting here, man. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting, man. The Bears know how to end the week. So do the Bulls, but right now, the Bears have been giving the Bulls a headache all week. They'll get a push and then they'll pull the rug. Push, pull the rug. Push, pull the rug. So yeah, tomorrow should be interesting. Today we had Philly Fed data drop. We had new home sales data drop. Yesterday we had FOMC and PPI. I gotta see what's up for next week. MSG UFO says you still use the old school infinity trades trend lines. Yes. The old school trend lines. The old school trend lines, man. The trend lines on my Thinkorswim do not leave. I keep those things on. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, we're back. Yo, if you're on TikTok, come over to, if you want to see the chart a little bit better, come over to YouTube and you'll be able to see the entire chart. You can zoom in and all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? We got 10 minutes until this fresh 1 hour candle. Let's see if we get a pop. The bulls are slowly creeping up there. We'll see. They're fighting the bears. I feel like they're gonna try to trap them again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Whoa. All right, 10 minutes until this fresh 1 hour. And then I gotta go get some rest. I was up all Asia session yesterday into London. I got caught in the whirlwind. Bada bing, bada boom. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bada bing, bada boom. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to MSGUFO 5243. Shout out to Team Massive 9594. Shout out to Bobby Yak. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer in the building. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Ooh, here come the Bulls. What can y'all do right here? Guys, before 10 minutes before hourly candle opens up, watch the price action. You always get some type of percolation. Shout out to Trading High 512. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back into the algorithm. Shout out to Trades by JT. Oh, they might try it right here, man. Let's see what they can do. Fresh 1 hour candle. They're trying to hold the line. Shout out to Team Massive. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Cash All 007. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. All right, guys. They're trying it. Let's see what how this 1 hour opens up. Yes, sir. Mod Squad is deep. Shout out to all the moderators, man. The Mod Squad. Shout out to everybody in TikTok land. We are streaming on TikTok and YouTube. The Mod Squad is strong. Man, we haven't had any knuckleheads in the chat. Like, it's been months. It's been months. As soon as somebody posts some crazy stuff, it's gone. We would get spam. Oh yeah, Stream Elements has helped a lot too. Stream Elements, like, if anybody tries to spam, Stream Elements will cook them quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? And what do you trade? Bulls are trying to push up to the 650 level. We'll see if they can conquer the 650s and maybe challenge 700. They're trying. Let's see how this next 1 hour opens up. I don't know who's in the 650s, man, but they're making it difficult. They've been making it difficult since yesterday, Asia. LWB says you have a code for Bill Knox. Yeah, Infinity. It should work. I might have to reset it. If it's not working, let me know. Just use code word Infinity. MSG UFO says it pays to have a mod squad. Then yes, we can have a great conversation in peace. Okay, I'll reset it. I'll reset it right now. Hold on. That's the one thing about Bill Knox. You gotta, every time they switch their sale, you gotta go in there and reset the code. Whereas everybody else, when I was with Apex, they just keep your code the same. You don't have to reset anything. All right, let's see. All right, give me a second. I'm about to fix it. I think it's 89% off right now. Let me see. Of course, Infinity save. Okay, LWB, you can try it again. It should work now. That's the one thing about Bill Knox, man. Every time, even if it's the same sale and they just tweak it a little bit, you gotta go in there and you gotta go in there and switch it back. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer. LWB, let me know if it doesn't work again. It should work now. I just updated it. I don't know who's up at this level, but they are not playing fair. They are not playing fair right now, man. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer. He said it worked. All right, cool. Shout out to LWB. Appreciate you, LWB. Team Massive, I'm telling you, I don't know who's up there, but they are angry. Anytime they see a bull, it's chop season. Every time we get up to those 50s, 40s, 50s, somebody's up there. I don't know. All during Asia, I was playing down from there last night. We would get up there and flush. Get up there, flush. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys, man. LWB says, I noticed it only works for option 1 and not end of day. For real? Let's see. Should work for all of them. Or maybe there's a different... Let me see. So end of... try end of day. So if you're going to do end of day, right? Use code Infinity 1. So with a 1 at the end. But for the regular accounts, it's just Infinity. For the end of day is Infinity 1. And I think you get 45% off. So Infinity and then the number 1. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? All right, first 1 hour candle about to open right here. Let's see how we open up. Yeah, Team Massive, yo, there are gaps up there, bro. We got 1 hour gaps. We got a 4 hour gap up there. 700 is we need a catalyst. Bulls need a catalyst to get up there. Maybe it might be London Open, who knows? But in order, I don't know who's at that level, but every time the Bulls get up there, they are unloading. They are unloading. You want to know how many Bulls are trapped up there? Even since the beginning of since the open, every time we've gotten up there, somebody is slashing the tires. Not a game. Shout out to Navi. Appreciate the follow on TikTok. We are on TikTok. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment. Ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, this is a fresh 1 hour candle right here. Let's see if we get any boom or pop in either direction. Let's see. Boom or pop in either direction. Let's see. The 1 hour chart is kind of trying to flip, but daily candles are red. MSG UFO says NQ 693, trail to stops, ICT 918.25, sell side liquidity pre-market. Yeah, somebody's up there, bro. They're not playing no game. They're not playing any games. 1 hour chart starting to pull back. Daily candles are red. 50% retracement of last week's range is 608. Yesterday's close is 617. So yeah, between those, we just got a lot of levels going on. A lot of levels. Yeah, this price action is going to be interesting going into London and midnight open. It's going to be interesting. All right, guys, I got to go get some rest, man, or I'm going to pass out on here. All right, 11 o'clock candle has printed or has started printing. We'll see what happens into midnight open. You guys be safe, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys soon. I might get on tomorrow. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Team Massive 9594. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to Bobby Yak. Shout out to Team Massive. What up, though? Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer again, aka Lone Wolf Blue 66, aka Mr. Koski in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Trading High 512. Shout out to everybody that chimed in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Rizzy Regis, we got Cashall 007, we got B Hendrix 007, we got Apex Clippers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, guys, I gotta go get some rest. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. I want to leave these charts alone until Monday and try to lock in this payout. I haven't had an Apex payout in months. I need to lock this one in. I've had TOPSTEP, but not Apex. All right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys soon. You guys be safe. Tomorrow is Friday. Happy, joy, happy, joy. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Rizzy Regis says, same, bro, same. Be good, have a good night. Always a pleasure, guys. Always a pleasure to speak with you guys, man. It's always a good time, always a great conversation. Guys, tomorrow's Friday. Don't mess up the week. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Discipline equals freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline equals freedom. This is a marathon, not a sprint, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna fall during the marathon. It's guaranteed. The losses are part of the game. They are business expenses so that you can get to the light at the end of the tunnel. Embrace them. Embrace them as part of the journey. No trader wins 100% of the time. That's a fact. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Plan your trades and trade your plans. If you focus on the process, the profits will come, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fact. Work on your edge and the profits will come. You guys be safe, be safe, be safe. Happy Friday, happy Thursday to everybody in the chat. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. I'm about to pass out. You guys be safe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.